and welcome back to some more absolutely incredible FTL action. Here we have a Star League matchup between the Colts and the Coyotes, and my name is KJ, and joining me as well, I don't know if I would say as per usual, but the one and only the man who hosts our wonderful podcast, Debbie. How you doing today, boss?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for that lovely introduction. I'm always excited to sit here in the casting booth with you. I always have fun, looking at these exciting games. And, tonight we got some Star League action. We have the Colts, who are currently sitting at 1-5, and the Coyotes, who are sitting at 4-3. This match very much so has some playoff predicaments. Colts hoping to keep their playoff hunt alive. Coyotes hoping to maybe slip into a playoff spot.
You know, despite the Colts being 1-5, I like to see, I like to see a spoiler, kind of a Cinderella story, and that's what the Colts could possibly give us today, as they do kind of look to play spoiler for the Coyotes because it does make the Coyotes' playoff chances a little bit more difficult to make it in. So it's not going to be, but either way for either of these teams, it is not going to be easy today.
Oh, absolutely. And it looks like we're having a pretty good matchup here. We have Harmonic and Gup for the Colts, and we have Aqua and the Coyotes Reserve Destiny coming in. So I think we're gonna have a good, solid matchup here, and I'm hoping to see some fun games here.
Yeah, and we always look for here in FDL, we always look for some game five overtime action. But game fives are always a good time, and overtimes, regardless of what game it is, are always fun. Just hopefully we don't have an 18-minute overtime, like RLCS had the other day, or at least somewhere close to that. But even still, we got these guys on the field. Let's go ahead and get this one underway as Billy Bob and Harmonic are going to go for the kickoff here. Gup is going to put a quick shot on net. That ball's not in yet. Oh, and that is almost saved away by Destiny, but that ball is going to find its way in the back of the net. Holy smokes, what a quick start.
Yeah, unfortunately, off kickoff right there, Billy Bob. Looks like they were going for a 50, kind of lost out, and Destiny trying to return into position off the kickoff. Just a little bit too awkward to make that save.
Yeah, I mean that's a really awkward ball to make a save on. Anyways, Destiny's gonna throw this one all the way down into the corner. Gup looking to try to take some sort of control on this. Not gonna be able to find it. Destiny gonna put a shot on, saved away by Harmonic. Great pressure here coming back from the Coyotes. Is Billy Bob gonna try to put this over to Destiny? Does Destiny put this in the corner? Gonna look for a pass over to Billy Bob. Billy Bob up for this. Gonna drop it down in, and that ball's in. And we've got a tie game with 4:26 left to go.
My oh my, Destiny with a nice little pop-up pass. Gup, maybe just a little bit too slow on their aerial, and Harmonic was just rotating in, and Billy Bob was able to take full advantage and drop a nice little gift there.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Is Billy Bob gonna fake that one? And excuse me, Destiny gonna go for kickoff there. Harmonic gonna put this one back close. Tries to go for a bump on Billy Bob. Not gonna be able to find it. Gup putting this one back down into the Coyotes half. Not gonna be able to find a touch. Harmonic was waiting in the wings for it. Harmonic gonna collect this ball, but it's gonna get 50-50 by Destiny. But a great touch there from Gup. And oh my goodness, that is so unfortunate. Harmonic had a perfect opportunity in an open net, just not able to find the touch. Gup.
So close there, KJ. I really wanted to see it. Harmonic's been talking up his Coyotes squads, and I was waiting. I was really hoping to see the
Oh,
captain himself. I guess it just always happens to me, KJ. As soon as I start praising the team or something, Caster's curse comes through.
well, I blame you for that caster curse because Harmonic is on the Colts, not the Coyotes.
My apologies.
Sometimes I have to. You can't let a mistake go sometimes. Gonna put this one down into the Coyotes' corner. This is an awkward ball. Harmonic gonna be able to put a shot in and is gonna score it. This game is once again tied with 3:32 left to go. And Debbie, I have to ask you, what what do either of these teams need to do to pull ahead?
Control the midfield, control that boost, keep ball possession, because it seems like right now both teams are battling for possession, and then they're just instantly scoring. No team has had a solid amount of time where they keep possession for an extended period and really, start forcing the other team to play their game. Oh,
Oh, this is going to be an open net goal for the Coyotes. Gup missing a touch there, not able to find it. That is that is that is the definition of unfortunate.
absolutely. Simple counterplay. It looks like I think that was Gup going for that aggressive challenge, and it backfired. And Colts were able to fully counter, or Coyotes were able to fully counterattack off of that opportunity.
The letter C is a little rough. It's all right.
It's really doing me dirty.
Harmonic able to get a touch on this ball, not able to. Well, is able to get past Destiny. I lied, but Bill Bob is just going to be right there. And this is kind of what the Coyotes needed to do. They needed to control that midfield, and they did on this particular moment.
Yeah, it looks like they were finally starting to set down and get some offensive pressure going, and then just immediately scored off of that pressure. I'm hoping to see that the Colts are able to bounce back and maybe score another goal. Keep this. Maybe we see some overtime here in Game 1.
Hey, I wouldn't mind overtime in game one. Harmonic not going to be able to put a touch there, but does get a little bit of a bump on his own teammate. Billy Bob puts this off the side, trying to get a second touch. Harmonic going to take control, but it is going to give possession away. Excuse me. Words are also hard for me, caster stuff. Billy Bob, no boost to his name here. Gup going to try to get a touch there, and that ball almost floats in. And boy, I'm going to tell you what, Gup got really lucky on that one.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, and I'm sure the Coyotes would have loved to have a 3-goal lead right there. Oh, and they might if Billy Bob can take.
Oh,
Oh my!
From Harmonic, but it doesn't even matter because Destiny is going to put that in, and there's that 3-goal lead. There is going to be a lot to talk about after this game.
Oh my! I think maybe Harmonic used up all his boost trying to get that bump there, and was trying to stay with the ball, but unfortunately couldn't keep up.
Oh my. This is not looking good for the Colts right now. Still a lot of time left. I mean, it is possible to come back being down 3. Harmonic going to put this one in the Coyotes corner. Not going to be able to find anything extra, but Gup is able to come in with the challenge. Does put a shot on. This is an opportunity here. Harmonic is going to put that one in, and now the Coyotes, even though they're only up by 2, this could be an interesting battle at the end.
Yeah, there's still a minute 35 seconds left. Still plenty of time for the Colts to kind of rally up and come back in this game.
Gup going to challenge that one. This one going dangerously towards the net, but handled very well by Billy Bob. Gup gets a bump on him. Able to get possession back for Harmonic, but Harmonic does end up losing it. Gup able to save this one away from Destiny. Destiny with an awkward ball there. Gup going to give this one over to Harmonic. Harmonic going to push it down the field into the corner. Gup not there though. Billy Bob put this one down into the Colts half. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty of that 1-minute mark as we hit it right now. Colts have some pressure here. Gup looking for a double. Not going to be able to find it though. That was super close. That was exactly what the Colts needed to get that. Kind of that whole.
Oh my!
What the? We really need a censor because I don't know what the heck just happened. Wow. What?
Okay.
How are you supposed to say anything after that? I mean, that was just that was absolutely nuts.
Billy Bob doing Bobby things.
Hey, Billy Bob doing Billy Bob things. It's Gup. Gonna try to get this one around. Not gonna be able to find it. Be able to get that past one, but Destiny's gonna just slot that one in there. And for the Colts, I think this first game is a little bit chalk.
Yeah, it looks like especially when they got that 3rd goal, that they might be able to get back into it, but it seems like the Coyotes are kind of running away with this here in the late game. You know, maybe the Colts are chalking this one up and they're saying, "All right, go next."
Yeah, go next might be exactly the thing here. You know, something that as Harmonic is going to put this one off to the side, going to be able to put this one off the corner. Does not have much boost here. Great touch there from Billy Bob to get that one out of danger. Gup going to turn on this one. Going to catch. Look for a 50. Not be able to find a good one. Not going to be able to find a touch after. And as this ball gets ready to pop on the ground, the Coyotes take game one. And boy, Debbie, do we have a lot to talk about in this one.
Absolutely. I there was definitely a battle for possession, but it seems like you know the Coyotes didn't even need to control the ball for long periods of time. It looked like the Colts were trying to force opportunities, and Coyotes just kept counterattacking and like making benefiting off of all these Colt mistakes. If the Colts want to stay competitive in this series, they're gonna have to focus up and clean up all the mistakes because they weren't performing badly. They just need to clean up all those mistakes if they want to stay relevant in this series.
Yeah, and I think one of the biggest mistakes that they're going to have to clean up is those double commits on net. Having two players going for the ball not going to really work out for you, especially when your opponent is rotating as well as the Coyotes did. Colts came out looking strong, but ultimately in the end, you know, the Coyotes just absolutely ran away with this one. With that being said, game two, what do you think should be the game plan for the Colts?
Take your time with the ball. Get rid of those mistakes. Make smart touches. It looks like the Coyotes are just sitting there waiting for mistakes. They're applying a little bit of pressure, a little bit of aggression to force those mistakes, and the Colts are just giving it to them like that. So if they can cut down on that, I think they'll be pretty solid here in game two.
As we get into game two, Harmonic making a card change. It looks like it might have worked out for him because he's going to put that one in the back of the net. What a start from the Colts, looking like the same thing as last time. Oh, wow. Harmonic just different.
He's getting a nice little pinch with that new Fennec hitbox. Really benefiting him right now.
And here we go. Second kickoff of the day, or at least of this game. No Coyotes player going for this one yet. Destiny going to be able to pop this one. Gut with a great challenge immediately. Looking for a pass over, trying to get a bump on Billy Bob, not going to be able to find it. And what a great demo from Destiny to take Harmonic out of the play. Harmonic with a great touch there. Puts this one down the field, but Billy Bob able to take control of this. Not much boost to his name, though. Gut going to challenge immediately. Destiny going to take control. Billy Bob looking for a bump on Harmonic. Not going to be able to find it. Great play there. What a fake there from Billy Bob. A great challenge from Gus, able to win that one for the Colts. Harmonic now taking control, trying to get a flick. Not going to be able to find it. This one going dangerous. But no touch from the Coyotes. Turned away easily by Gub. Billy Bob waiting to see what Harmonic does. Able to get it past him. Got him up on the cheat a little bit. Looking for a flick here. Destiny up. Great save from Harmonic to be able to keep that one out of the back of the net and keep this game at a 1-0 lead. I'm sorry. I kind of got distracted. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Harmonic looks like he owned goals. God. What?
Teammates' defense.
When your teammate's defense is just as good on your side of the field as it is on the opponent's side of the field, that's I got so enamored by the flip reset that Billy Bob was trying to pull off that I kind of got lost in my own words. Gop gonna put a shot on, slow shot here, not gonna be able to find another touch. Billy Bob gonna take control of this. Great bump by Gub. This is an opportunity now, but unfortunately for the Colts, not gonna be able to find too much. Harmonic gonna keep the pressure up. Gub gonna put this one high. Look for a double touch here. Not gonna be able to find it. Harmonic in. You know what? You know what? I will actually say this. I will say that that was actually a really smart play by Gus, because I feel like the Coyotes could have just gone ahead and cleared that one out and could have possibly been a goal.
I agree. I think it was just a little bit of a mishandle on the execution, but here we have Billy Bob looking to center it, looking for it, gets the demo, but Harmonic is up, seen ahead of the play. He's trying to get a score here on Destiny. Centered, Gup's gonna turn away. Billy Bob looking to take possession and control, maybe outplay, gets bumped into the corner. Gup able to get a goal here. Billy Bob looking to just stall a little bit until his teammate can get back here. Harmonic sending it down the field. Destiny looks like he's gonna take control. Look for an air dribble. Gup interrupts. Billy Bob here looking for a double touch. Destiny might have a free shot here. Gup able to get back to it and clear the ball to safety, but it's just not out of danger yet. Destiny's gonna take control. Leaves the ball for Billy Bob here, who's going to take a quick shot. Destiny with the follow-up shot. Gup is there yet again with another fantastic save. Harmonic's going to look to clear this out, but clears it straight into Billy Bob, who centers it. Destiny waiting in center field with a shot opportunity. Gup clears it away.
Oh.
Back opportunity for the Colts. And they're able to get it past the last defender and increase their lead to 2 goals here with 59 seconds remaining.
Oh my, the calm, cool collectiveness of the Colts defense, standing strong and able to give themselves a counterattack opportunity. This is the game the Colts needed to play. They're gonna have to keep this up though.
Oh, absolutely. And I think with the amount of time remaining, they can kind of just play keep away and waste time and walk away with this game 2 victory. I'm hoping that this is a play style and something that they can keep going into game 3 here. There you go. Passing to Harmonic.
I was really waiting for it though. Like I'm gonna be completely honest at 100%. But they, you know, the Colts can technically play this one safe. They don't really have to go for anything crazy. They're going to anyway. But you know, when you have a 2-goal lead, it kind of, you know, you kind of get that confidence up a little bit.
You have to go for the clips when you can.
Close on the flick from Billy Bob. Not going to be able to find it. Last 10 seconds. Harmonic is going to be able to put a third one in for the Colts. And the Coyotes are saying, next, please.
Harmonic with that signature Fennec finish right there. He landed on the ball and just let it pinch out a little bit forward. Get that extra goal, pump the stats a little bit. You know how it goes.
I mean, I'll wait here for a second, because the Coyotes are going to be able to put one in for pride, but that could also count for momentum for the next one. Either way, the Colts are going to be able to take game 2 in this one, tying the series up at 1-1. And something I kind of want to talk about is what a lot of people in the FDL call what Harmonic did twice, which was Fennec moments. Because in reality, both of Harmonic's goals came off of Fennec moments. A nice little pinch out, and then another nice little pinch out to give himself a second goal. Colts looked a lot better, a lot more solid that game, but still a lot of mistakes. What did you see, Debbie?
So one thing that I saw was them not cracking under pressure, which was something that we didn't see in game 1. Now, if you notice looking here at the scoreboard, both teams had the same amount of shots, but the Colts walked away with more saves here, with 5 compared to Billy Bob, who got all the saves, 4 saves for the Coyotes. And there was a series where there was a period of time where the Coyotes had extended pressure on the Colts and they just were not cracking. And I think it was that cool, calm, and collected moment for them that really proved vital here compared to game 1, where they just kept having a lot of mistakes, bumping into each other and allowing the Coyotes to score.
And it seems like we're seeing a lot more within the first 2 games of what this Colts team actually can do, which is nice. It's a little bit of a sigh of relief as we get started here in Game 3. Gup gonna control this one. Gets a flick past one. Able to get a touch past another, and it's just gonna say, "Here, I got this. This is my solo moment." Colts up 1-0, 8 seconds in.
Oh my. It's like Billy Bob was just a little bit too late with the challenge, and Destiny unfortunately couldn't find the touch that they needed. And Gup is just gonna, take that one and keep it going. They've got momentum rolling. Why not?
Yeah, and I mean, this is a good start for the Colts. Starting exactly like they started the last two games. Great touch there from Gup. He's gonna challenge this one off of Billy Bob's hood. Harmonic up already. Wow, he was quick to that. Destiny gonna put this one up high. Harmonic gonna get a good touch on it. Able to keep the pressure up onto the Coyotes. Gup, great touch there. Good play of Interrupter on that one, as Harmonic is gonna take this one all the way back down to the Coyotes' end. And I mean, even though there's 4 minutes left to go in this game, in all honesty and in all reality, the Colts only have to win by 1.
Oh yeah, I mean technically the Colts have everything they need to win this game right here. They just need to hold out. But if you can score, I mean, why not?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely, why not?
And we've seen how confident Harmonic is looking. He keeps. Never mind.
Immediately as soon as Debbie starts saying something good is going on. A great touch there from Destiny, though. Billy Bob able to get in the right position for it. Harmonic, unfortunately, very awkward on that one. But we got a tie ball game here, 1-1, 3:45 left to go. Harmonic going to be able to win that kickoff. Gup is going to go for an immediate shot, and what a great cheat up from Gup, and the Colts take a 2-1 lead.
Oh my, like you said, a great 50. Gup is already in the air. Destiny had no chance there, unfortunately. But if you're the Colts, you're definitely happy with that kickoff. Maybe we see another kickoff goal. We got Gup here on the kickoff against Destiny. Harmonic is gonna look to take control. Maybe set up some offensive. Billy Bob.
Oh. That's okay, Debbie. You had the same thought that I did.
Oh. Destiny just popping his shot off and catches Harmonic a bit off guard. Yeah, Harmonic had to turn around and just couldn't get to it in time.
That one hurts a little bit. Harmonic pushed out a little bit too far of net. And just a great shot by Destiny to beat him on that. Oh, you hate to see it. But we got a tie ball game, though. This is exciting. This is the exciting match. This is the one we were waiting for.
Oh, yeah. I'm just hoping that the Colts don't crack under all that pressure, because I don't want to see them fall apart. Like, I would love if this was like game 1, but for the entire game.
Oh, absolutely. Harmonic finding the post there to jump off of. Gup taking over. Harmonic circling boost, doing a really good job playing the corner boost game. I play that one too. That's probably my favorite game to play.
See, I've learned to just stop giving compliments at this point. Every single time, like, the opposite happens.
I don't know if what I said was as much of a compliment as it was that he missed boost 3 times, but that's besides the point. Harmonic gonna go for a touch out to Gup here. Gup gonna be able to put a shot on. That is a very awkward ball now for the Coyotes. They made it so awkward for themselves, but they are able to handle it well, as Harmonic had no boost to his name. He's gonna be able to get the corner this time on the first try. Oh. Placed by Harmonic, with a great fake from Billy Bob. Gup gonna push out too quickly, and Billy Bob gonna punish for that almost every single time. Coyotes up 3-2.
That was such a good fake, and then he just needed to draw in the last defender being Gup, and perfectly times his flick, and that's just an easy goal for the Coyotes right now to take the lead with 1:55 remaining.
Well, and that's the thing, though. There is 1:55 remaining, as Destiny is going to be able to save this one away and get it past Gup. Harmonic. A little bit of an awkward spot here, but is able to get back in time, and Destiny has no boost. Gup able to get a nice touch on this one. Billy Bob going to keep it back down into the Colts half, trying to kill as much time as he can. This ball looking very dangerous, but a great save from Harmonic and Gup both combining on that save, but even though Harmonic getting credit for it, Harmonic going to go up for this one, try to put a shot on, not going to be able to find it. He's going to look for a bump on Billy Bob. Does get a touch on the ball, though, to play Interrupter for a second, and another nice interruption there as well. Oh, oh, Billy Bob's so close on that one with the redirect.
Yeah.
I'm putting this one down. Excuse me, I'm sorry. We got a minute left there, Debbie. This could be a momentum booster, momentum killer for somebody. Harmonic able to put this one back down to half field, and Debbie, you know what? I'm going to let you go ahead and say your piece.
I forgot.
Oh well. Then I will take back over. Gup gonna be able to go up for this one. Gonna be able to get a nice touch on it for a second. Not gonna be able to find it. Billy Bob gonna take this one up the side wall. Look for a touch around Harmonic. Able to find it, but Gup able to put this one past Destiny all the way down in Coyotes half. All the Coyotes need to do now is just play for some time. They got 22 seconds left, and they take the series lead, and they put themselves on match point. But if the Colts have anything to say about it, Harmonic gonna take control of it. Tries to get it, Gup to get a touch on it. Not going to be able to find it, though. And this ball is going to go all the way back down to the Colts half. Colts have to take this ball all the way down the field. Gup looking for another one, but Billy Bob is going to catch and let it drop to the floor. The Coyotes take a 2-1 lead, and Debbie, the Colts look great in that game. Besides one or two mistakes, they had that game won.
I have to agree, and it just came down to that last little play where Harmonic got faked out, and then Billy Bob was able to just flick it over Gup there. One thing that I think might benefit the Colts is if we see Harmonic play a little bit more disruptive. Like I've seen him kind of trying to take his time with the ball and look for Gup. But Gup has also been doing a lot of scoring for the Colts. If Harmonic can play a little bit of disruption the way the Coyotes are doing to them, look for those bumps and demos, just really knock these Coyotes players around and create that opportunity and space for Gup. Gup might do great things in game 4.
And here's the thing, you said it, you hit the nail on the head. The aggression. The Colts have to be more aggressive, especially going for those physical plays. You know, the Colts only put on 4 shots in that game. And meanwhile, that the Coyotes put on 6, but the Coyotes only had to save 2 of them. They saved 2 out of the 4 shots. So, I mean, they were perfect on defense, but if the Colts start playing more physical, I think that's going to be a big game changer for this game 4.
Oh. So we see the Coyotes getting a little bit physical. Harmonic might have an open net right here, and he's able to sink it. Billy Bob unable to get back in time to make the save right there, and the Colts taking an early lead right here, 1-0.
Yeah, we see Harmonic with the 3rd card change of the day. Playing with a different style Fennec, but is going back to the Fennec anyway. A great shot from him. I'll be honest with you, Debbie, I really thought he missed it.
I'm not gonna lie, from my camera angle, it looked like it might have hit the post, but you know what? It ended up sliding in. And right here we have Gup looking to take advantage of a 1v1 against Billy Bob, but he... Oh no. Gup gets an unfortunate hit here. I don't know if he meant to do that, but unfortunately Harmonic was a little bit too close, maybe not expecting that, and Billy Bob was able to take full advantage of that.
Now, when I said aggressive earlier, I didn't mean like be right up on your teammates' butt. It was more so the idea of getting more physical. But that being said, this could be an open net opportunity, and Destiny is just going to be able to put that one in. Harmonic just a little too far out of position for it.
That's when Harmonic needs to play aggressive, and he needs to go for that being cut off Destiny. That momentum change of him turning just killed all of his speed, and it prevented him from getting that save there.
I mean, it also didn't help that he didn't have any boost.
Yeah, that too. Maybe a little bit. I don't think it's actually that big of a factor, honestly.
But well, and this is the other thing. The Coyotes have had a good amount of sustained pressure so far in this game. I mean, and the Colts just have not been able to really break out of their half. As Billy Bob going for the musty flick, trying to get the double tap. Not going to be able to find it though. Destiny does have to retreat for this ball. Destiny able to put this one out of danger. Billy Bob gonna be able to take this one under control. Harmonic gonna rotate back. Destiny putting a ball up high. Harmonic gonna be able to get a touch, but Billy Bob is right there for it. Got to be able to put this one back into the Coyotes' corner. Harmonic playing that disruptor role a little bit, but Destiny is gonna be able to boom this one down the field, and that is so close to target. Great touch there from Harmonic to be able to save that one away. Getting a second touch on this one, not as solid as what he would like. Billy Bob able to put this one onto the backboard very easily, but Billy Bob not able to find the shot, but Destiny comes in and cleans up. Coyotes leading 3-1.
Billy Bob's done enough scoring for the series. He said he'll pass this one off to Destiny, and just not being able to make contact there, and it just led to that opportunity there for the Coyotes, who lead 3-1 now, with about 2 minutes and 50. But this might be an opportunity for the Colts. Oh, Harmonic just misses the target by a little bit, and now we have the Coyotes on the other side of the field. Destiny looking to interrupt Gup. Gup's able to get it past Destiny, only momentarily before Destiny plays a little bit of defense. Harmonic with an opportunity now. It's just non-stop 50s right now here in front of the Coyotes net. Harmonic looking to center it. He gets a center there, but Gup wasn't ready for it. Billy Bob trying to play interruption. Gup with an opportunity here against Destiny, but looks like a little lack of boost prevented him from getting the play that he fully wanted. Harmonic looking to defend against Billy Bob's shot. Destiny off the backboard looking for another shot, misses the ball. Destiny up to finish it now. Gup! Oh! Gup rotating into net here at an awkward position, tries to save it, but couldn't quite keep it out of the net. Oh, that's unfortunate, and it has to hurt if you're the Colts right now. But 2 minutes remaining, they still have plenty of time to come back. What do you think, KJ?
I mean, yeah, there's plenty of time to come back, but the Colts have just missed so many opportunities and so many rotational mistakes that the Coyotes have done, and the Coyotes are just going to tack on yet another one, making it 5-1. They've had so many good opportunities on the offensive side that they just have not been able to capitalize on, and they have not really gotten physical on. If they want to be able to bring this one back, because there is a minute 50 left, 4 goals is definitely possible, they're going to have to take Billy Bob out of the play.
Oh, I 100% agree. It looks like Billy Bob has been doing a lot of this heavy lifting and solo plays like that, beating Gup to the ball here and just sinking it straight on target. Harmonic, maybe with a little bit of boost, wasn't able to catch up to that ball.
Yeah, it's just really unfortunate. The Colts have just not been able to catch a break in this series, but the Coyotes have looked very good. And with saves like that, it's kind of hard to deny that
Oh
one.
yeah, Destiny has definitely been a really good player in this series. They've been able to come in and fill in the shoes for the starting lineup for the Coyotes, because Destiny's actually the reserve player for the Coyotes.
Great save there from Gup, though.
Yeah.
Destiny gonna be able to put that one on, kind of stop the bleeding a little bit. Hopefully we can see the Colts score, because there is almost a minute left. Gets the flip reset musty, but not going to be able to put it on target. Gup gonna put this one down. Chasing down Destiny now, but does get bumped by Billy Bob, unfortunately. Harmonic with a great 50-50. This ball is very dangerous, but not dangerous enough. Gup has not gone for it yet. He will now. Harmonic trying to keep up the pressure here. But Destiny is going to say no to that one. Billy Bob puts this one right down to Gup. Great save again by Destiny. And holy smokes, this guy has been an absolute genius whenever it comes to the goal line. Oh my god. What the... I'm not... Nope, I'm not even going to finish my sentence. What the heck was that?
Wow, so nice little self pass from the corner. Billy Bob has been absolutely clinical this series. It almost seems like every single time he's on the Colts half, any touch he gets on the ball is always going at their net, and with plenty of power too.
Colts looking to get their passports and put them away, and they will be able to as they find themselves breaking the Brazil. I'm actually more proud that the Brazil was broken than the Brazil being a thing.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Like I said at the beginning of the game, maybe it was Caster's curse. I didn't want the same thing in game 1 happening again, but at least the Colts were able to get a few more goals than or no, they still have yet to tie the game 1 record.
Yeah, which they might do. Okay, well, we've got a same score as we had in the first game. 1 second left. It's going to be really difficult. But either way, the Coyotes are going to take this series 3 games to 1. And it is very unfortunate because the Colts had so many good opportunities to be able to bring this one a lot closer than what it was. As this ball is going to stay up in the air. Colts looking to see if they can't get another one. Might be able to find it here. Oh, just barely wide. Harmonic going to try to keep this ball up. This is the most exciting thing about this game is playing the 0-second rule. Billy Bob going to try to get under it. Will not be able to. And the Coyotes win this one 3 games to 1. Good try, good effort by the Colts, just not able to get it done.
Yeah, and that was a little bit of unfortunate, but they did have some fight. This would put them at what, 1-6?
Correct.
They
And
could possibly, eh, with the way that the divisions work, I think it could be possible that they still stay alive.
I mean, with 16 teams in Star, it's going to be difficult. But either way, good try by the Colts. Not exactly the way you want your game to go or finish off. But we're going to go ahead and get the Coyotes in here. Congratulations on your guys' 3-1 win over the Colts. How are you guys feeling?
Good.
All right.
Amazing.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and start this off. Game 1, you guys looked absolutely dominant. Game 2 started. It seemed like the confidence kind of went away whenever the Colts scored 2 on you. Was there anything that kind of was like, this doesn't look good for us?
We just got too cocky and they changed their play style.
Yeah,
We were like over contesting.
I think we won by a lot the game 1 and just went in real confident. But no, we weren't. We didn't get nervous. Like we were done at any point. We just.
I'm just mad I didn't get a great clip.
Sometimes it's all about going for those clips. The second thing I do want to ask is going into that 4th game, as soon as that game started, you guys just started coming out the gate firing shot after shot after shot. When you guys saw that it was 7-1, was that like, were you guys trying to keep the Brazil or were you trying to break it?
Of course we were trying to keep it.
See, that's where we differ. I never stopped trying to score, so no, they scored on us instead. I was determined to double Brazil, but it didn't work.
Debbie, you got anything for these guys?
Yeah, so my first question was gonna be towards you, Destiny. I noticed once you guys hopped in the server, I was like, wait, I know Billy Bob is Aqua. Who's Destiny? You're the reserve player for the Coyotes, and you came in, you stepped up really big, you showed out in this game. Yeah, you had a phenomenal performance. How did it feel to step in and get some playtime and like show up big for your team?
Felt awesome. I don't look at myself as a reserve, but I'm happy to be reserve. Been playing with Aqua and Flushy for a while, so just having a good time playing with them and not nervous when I get the call.
Nice. I like to hear that. A team with some good chemistry going on, might lead you guys to some good playoff runs, especially with this win here under your bag.
That's what
And
we hope. Are we looking good for playoffs?
I believe this win puts you at 5-3, which might top some other teams. I would have to double check the standings though.
Cool.
I believe we have a really high chance of making it. Obviously.
Yeah, and regardless if you do make it, whether it be a wild card spot or if it is at the top of the league, we wish you the best of luck. But as always, we have to ask if there is any team that you want to call out right now that you may have played already or that you are getting ready to play. I'm going to leave the floor to you guys.
I don't think we're gonna be playing them before playoffs, but I'm gonna call out Laggy.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna call out the entire league for Aqua. Aqua is determined to destroy everyone.
See, that's
and it's
double
gonna
Laggy
happen.
right there. There you go.
Well, we love to hear it. And yeah, that's going to actually do it for us for this match. Stay tuned. We do have another match at 10 o'clock. It is going to be the Star Gators taking on the Hornets. Not going to want to miss that one because that one has that one's going to be very interesting. But either way, stick around. We will see you guys later. And once again, congratulations to the Coyotes. I have been KJ, joined alongside Debbie. We will see you in a little bit.
Good day, guys.
See ya.
Breathing underwater. Can't let you go now. Making it so hard. You got to know now. Ooh, taking it too far. Nothing to hold now. I'm falling apart. Out in the cold now. Breathing underwater. Breathing underwater now. I can't let go.
Welcome back to some more, once again, FDL action. I am KJ, joined here by my partner in crime here in the casting booth, Tubby Boy. Tubby, how you doing today?
Doing good. Looking forward to some more FDL action here in the Star League. We are staying in Star for this game.
Yeah, we got the Dragons taking on the Hornets, and or I'm sorry, not the Dragons. I accidentally read somebody else's name. We have the Gators taking on the Hornets. I can't speak. English is hard for me today, but it is what it is. We've got the team of Robot Man and Magic. Magic returning from last season, having a championship under his belt with the Owls, taking on the Hornets of El and Seika. All four of these guys are very good players. They know exactly what they're doing. That's why they're here in the Star League. Tubby, I have to ask you, because you and I have been in the booth together before, and I've asked you the same question. Who do you have in this game?
I'm going to take the Hornets here. They just got more to fight for. The Dragons, or not, KJ, you're spreading it. You're spreading it. The Gators, I apologize, are they're only 2-5 on the season, so it's pretty bleak for them here. And for the Hornets, they're 5-2, which means they've got something to fight for here. So, I mean, the Gators could play upset, but the Hornets are the ones who are really going to pull this one out. And I'm going to go ahead and bet on them. They've had a good season, a lot of turnover though, so could be a factor in this game. But if I'm going to put my money on anyone, it's going to be these Hornets.
I like the confidence. We're going to go ahead and get these guys in here and get game one underway. As I saw a mistake, but we'll talk about it after the series, depending on how this one goes. Yeah, I have to agree. The Hornets do have a very big opportunity here. If they win this game, they really set themselves up good for playoffs. as L is going to take this one down, look for a flick, going to be able to flick this one up. Great save from Robot. But Seika going to go up for this one, going to be able to put a shot on him. What a shot from Seika, getting it past Magic, and the Hornets take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, Robot just not getting the clear he wanted there. Really put it straight up to the ceiling, excuse me. And Magic just overcommitted just the slightest bit past that post, and that was all it took to give this Hornets the 1-0 lead.
Magic gonna wait for this ball. L gonna go for this one, try to put a shot on. Robot with a great clear all the way down into the Hornets half. Robot gonna keep this pressure up for the Gators. Magic gonna try to drop this one down, not gonna be able to find it. Robot trying to turn, not gonna be able to, but does play interrupter as Magic gets a good touch all the way down into the Hornets half, but not gonna be able to find any sort of pass. Robot cutting that one off, looking for another touch, not going to be able to find it though. L does not have much in the way of boost here, but neither does Magic. Seika going to off to rotate back for this one. Magic going to put this one up the wall, look for another touch here. Going to go for a little bit of an air dribble. Not going to be able to find the shot on net. Gators do have some good pressure here. Good opportunity for them, but not going to be able to get anything out of it as Seika going to be able to clear that one away. And that was a really good opportunity for the Gators.
Yeah, it was a great opportunity there. Really, they've had a good ball control here, but Robot has had a couple missed touches here in the midfield. It's really been hurting their offense here. Want to see what happens here. Maybe calm down his nerves. That's a big old strike there from Seika. Hornets go up 2-0.
Yeah, and that was just a beautiful pass from L. Seeing the open man in the midfield and realizing that Magic was not going to be able to get to it. Seika putting such a powerful shot on. And the Hornets do take that 2-0 lead. And yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you on that one, is that, you know, Robot has had a couple missed touches here. But, you know, like you said, it could be nerves. It could be just one of those things with Seika going to return the favor with a pass over to L. Oh my goodness, the Hornets just absolutely bombing the net.
I've got to do it here. They're swarming. Alright, you guys can pick me off now.
A very well-timed joke. I thoroughly enjoyed that one. That was good. Seika gonna try to put another shot on. Great save by Magic there. Magic with 50 boost here. What he can do with this. Gonna be able to clear this one all the way down to the other end of the field. Does get a pass off. Does get a good 50-50, but Robot Man not able to find a touch on it. L gonna be able to take control. Puts a flick downfield. Saved away by Magic though. Great boost steal from L. Trying to get this one out to Seika. Great 50-50 from Robot to keep Seika from out of the net. Magic gonna be able to get a 50-50 with L. Robot looking for a shot here. Not much boost to his name though. Magic gonna be able to stay on this ball. Seika clearing it down. L up in the air, trying to drop this one down in. Not gonna be able to find it. This is a good opportunity for a counterattack by the Gators. Magic putting a shot in, but a great recovery from Seika to be able to get back to save that ball away. Trying to play mind games here. This ball pinching all the way back down, just barely wide of the Gators' net. Magic. This one in the corner. This ball does get past L, does get past Seika as well. Very awkward ball here. Magic could be able to put a shot on, but nothing doing because Robot Man was demoed. Great fake there from L, and L is going to be able to put that one in off the pass yet again from Seika. What a play from the Hornets.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not exactly 100% sure. A little bit of a double commit for the Hornets, but it worked out for them. For the Gators here, they really just seem to be scrambling. A lot of these goals are coming off of missed touches and not being able to get clears that they really need to on these balls. They just need to slow it down a little bit and just go back to the fundamentals here. They're feeling the pressure, you can tell from these Hornets. This game kind of has to be swept under the rug if they want to have a chance in this series, because these Hornets are playing good team Rocket League here with a lot of great passing plays. As another one comes out there, Seika to L, big boom into the midfield, and L is expecting a great communication, great team chemistry. These guys have been playing together for a while, and you can tell.
Yeah, and it definitely looks like they have been playing together for a while. As obviously the scoreboard shows, the Hornets up 5-0. And in all honesty, I really think that what the Gators are going to have to start doing is taking a little bit more control of the ball instead of just booming it down the field. Because that's what it seems like they're doing. But that being said, Magic going to be able to get a nice 50-50 here. Going to get cut off immediately by L. L and Seika have just been all over this Gators team, whether it be bumps, demos, or anything of the sort. They just have not given the Gators space, but the Gators are going to be able to put one in thanks to Magic. They cut this lead down, and technically, Tubby, this game is still winnable.
Technically, crazier things have happened, but for the Gators, you know, you really need that sustained pressure that we haven't seen so far right here. So, kickoffs have been a big thing here for the Hornets. They've had a lot of great kickoffs that have led to quick pressure. That's really allowed them to strike quickly here. So it'll be exciting to see going forward how that runs ahead. But for the Gators here, you really got to put your foot to the gas pedal and put it to the floor here because they don't got a whole lot of time.
That was a good passing play there from the Gators, just unfortunately cut out as Robot Man gonna go for a shot here. Not gonna be able to find it. Great free flip there from L to be able to get a touch on that. And he's gonna be able to clear this down and waste a lot of precious time for the Gators, which if they're gonna do anything, they're gonna have to do it now because it's gonna be very difficult to really do anything if they cannot break out. With under 30 seconds left to go, Hornets just opting to play keep away and boom the ball down the field. Magic gonna put a shot on, a great save from L. And Robot Man with that touch is going to solidify a first game L. I don't know if you see what I did there because there is a player named L, and we're just gonna go ahead and move on from that one. Ball is down. Hornets win game 1 pretty convincingly.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great game there from the Hornets. A lot of pressure. 10 shots to only 9 shots. It's very surprising. It felt like the Hornets were really peppering the net better. But a lot more quality, you know, 100% goal participation as far as for both players there. You know, 5 goals, 5 assists, a bunch of saves. You know, the Gators were getting shots on net, but it was nothing threatening. A lot of light contact going towards the net, allowing the Hornets to take control in their half and set up plays in the midfield, putting a lot of pressure on the Gators who were scrambling back to get boost. For the Gators here, you really want to find a way to get the Hornets off of their game plan because right now they're just able to execute whatever they want to here. Really need Robot Man to step it up here. Not the greatest game we've seen out of him. A lot of missed touches in the midfield and in net, which have put Magic in difficult positions. For the Gators, we're not going to want a big scoring game if they're going to win these. They're going to win a lot of 2-1 games. Not really going to see them pulling out 5 or 6 goals a game here. So they really got to clamp it down defensively and play a more ball controlling style. Because right now, with the fast breaks and everything, the Hornets are the ones who are really taking advantage of that.
Yeah, and it seems like the Hornets have the speed and are just outpacing both Magic and Robot Man. But that being said, if Robot Man and Magic can kind of control the pace of the game, they might be able to find themselves in a better position, especially if they get physical with the Hornets. But that being said, here we go with game 2. Robot Man gonna be able to get the boost there. Tries to put this over, and oh my goodness, that was so dangerous. That was very interesting to say the least. Robot gonna try to meet L up on the side. Seika gonna be able to try to get down there and is gonna be able to find a goal early, 18 seconds into this one, and the Hornets find themselves up 1-0 already.
Absolutely. The Hornets right now, they're putting on a car control clinic. A lot of great aerial control coming out from both of these players, really allowing them to surprise the Gators in their ability to reach balls that normally you wouldn't see even at this high of a level. I mean, really just showing off their ability to put the ball wherever they want and reach the ball in places that most teams at this level cannot.
Magic gets a good 50. Not going to be able to win that 50-50 though, as L is able to put that one up. Robot Man does get a touch on that ball, but not as solid of a touch as he would have probably liked. Magic going to put a booming shot down the field. Both Hornets double commit for this. See if the Gators can do anything about it. Magic trying to put this one back down. Robot Man getting a little bit more aggressive. especially going for a bump there. Able to keep this one in the Hornets half. What? Looking for a touch. Not going to be able to get it around Seika. Magic tries to bait out Seika, but not going to be able to. L over 1. Over 2. Not going to be able to find it into the back of the net. It's going to come down for this one as Seika looks for a 50-50. Ball's going to go all the way over to the other side. Magic going to take control of this one. I like what I'm seeing here. Magic going to be a little bit aggressive, and what a save from L. Oh my goodness. I don't know if that was a premeditated demo, and what a save that came out of it.
Absolutely. I mean, it looked almost like L got a little bit of an assist there from Magic on that. You know, he bumped in towards the ball, which allowed L to get the momentum to get the ball to the post. Magic's got to be kicking himself there. He felt like he had a goal, a great demo operated there, and then he went for the bump on Sekou, and it just didn't go in for him. And the Hornets are back again on the offensive end, really looking to put pressure on. The Gators got to be kicking themselves, because in opportunities like that, they have to take advantage. We've seen in this series, you know, they're not going to get a whole bunch better than that right now, as these Hornets are playing great rotational Rocket League.
L able to save that ball away off the shot from Robot Man. Does have full boost to his name. Not able to get that past Robot though. Magic gonna get an interesting touch there. Able to get that past the midfield point, which is exactly where the Gators want to be, but he has no boost to his name. Tries to get a 50-50 with L. Not going to be able to find it though. Robot Man opting to go back for this, which is a very smart play by him. Robot going to clear this one out. Seika going to cut this off. Robot going to be able to cut that one off as well. Tries to get it over and will be able to get a goal. Finally, the Gators show some life in this one with the pressure that Robot Man put on, and it is a 1-1 ball game.
Absolutely, and that started down in the corner. We saw Robot Man, I do believe, came back and was able to get the corner boost before L could get there. And then after that, it was a 2v1 against Sekou, and Robot was just able to get it over him, Sekou unable to get the last second save. And that's the type of pressure we need to see the Gators have, a good counting attack pressure off of the pressure that the Hornets are trying to apply, as they're such a strong and aggressive offensive team.
Able to touch up high. Seika gonna be able to put that one over to the side. L with a great touch to get that over to himself. Looking for the mind games, and the mind games worked. And even though wait, did it say that Robot got a save for that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
Did the little double
dunk.
bounce.
Ooh, that is about as unfortunate as it can get.
Absolutely. I mean, that's not, if you're Robot Man, that's not the place you want to be either. As once again, the Hornets are getting pressure here on a kickoff, but it seems like at least 80% of these kickoffs are winning, and it's immediate pressure on the Gators here as they look to even this series up here. Let's see what they can do here. Really need to get back to what they were doing beforehand, allowing Magic to have some space, run the ball down, as these Hornets like to put a lot of offensive pressure on the Gators.
Magic trying to cut that one off, not going to be able to. Seika has free reign of this one, able to get another touch. L going to just keep it down in the Gators half, and really, if you think about it, all the Hornets have to do is just play for some time. But then again, I've seen this Hornets team play a couple times, and that is definitely not what they're going to do, as Magic is going to take control. It's a nice flick, but L is going to easily turn that one away into the corner. Robot Man going to fly up for this one. Oh my god, what a passing play, and what a shot from Magic as he ties this ball game up with 19 seconds left to go.
Absolutely. A nice little back post rotation there after the attempted shot by Magic, and Robot saw him, communicated, and they were able to put a shot past the Hornets, who both went up for the Robot shot is what they expected, but a great ability to, you know, not shoot it, or feint the shot, I guess is what you would say, and then look for the pass in Magic. A nice little fake out there for the Gators, as this was the type of game I was looking for out of them. A nice low-scoring game, as they almost take it there, but we are going to overtime. A nice low-scoring game here for the Gators. You know, really containing this Hornets offense.
Yeah, and that's definitely what they needed to do. They stopped the bleeding from game 1, but here we are, game 2 overtime. Robot trying to find a touch there. Not going to be able to, but both Hornets on the same wall at the same time. Not going to be a good place, but they are able to handle it very well. Robot able to put that one back in. Got some sustained pressure, which is something that we have not exactly seen this Gators team do to the Hornets, especially off of a kickoff, because that's where all of this has started. Robot Man gonna put a shot on. Great touch there from Seika, and L is gonna be able to put this one in. What a counterattack play, and the Hornets win this one 3-2.
Absolutely. I don't think that Magic expected. I think it was Sekou to it was Sekou to get that pinch save off the crossbar, launch that ball way down the field. Luckily, L was already heading down that way. And it's really a heartbreaker there for the Gators. They fought their hearts out in that game, really kept it a low-scoring game. We see the shots were lower. Last time it was 10-9. This time it was only 6-7, and we went into overtime there. We're really able to control the pace a lot better in that game, but just a heartbreaker for them. They were putting on so much pressure, and that's just how it goes sometimes. Just the ball squirts out further than they were expecting, and the Hornets aren't going to miss anything on offense.
Yeah, and I mean, the Gators looked a heck of a lot better in that one compared to game 1. It was nice to see, but that being said, the Hornets are on match point right now. The Gators have some changes to make, maybe change up the play style a little bit, put themselves back in this series, but you know, Tubby, what would you say those changes need to be?
I mean, I think we saw it last game. Really just controlling the game a lot more, not giving the Hornets the space they were allowing them in game 1, and really just I would like to say slowing the pace of play, slowing this, you know, the available space in the field, really making it more of a half-court game than a full-court game, if we were to get basketball terminology. But we saw the recipe, but I think it's a little too late here, as that's a very hard gameplay to run over 3 straight games. But you know, we've seen it happen before, but I just don't feel that the Gators really have too much of an opportunity. They can take 1 or 2, but I don't see them taking 3 in a row using that style of gameplay.
Well, we saw Robot doing it a little bit last game, and that was trying to be a little bit more physical. And I think that's going to play a big part, as Magic is going to start us off with a little bit of an air dribble here. Not able to get past Seika, though. Does get a good bump on L. Robot going to put this one up, but cleared away by Seika. Seika looking for a second touch, and he actually got it. Out to L. L trying to put this one in, and he will off of a touch from Magic. But even still, just to be able to do that, Hornets lead 1-0.
Yeah, and we're really seeing the difference between the Hornets and the Gators there in that center. Robot Man coming up off the wall looking for the airdrop. He just gets too much power on his first touch, unable to take control of it, which allows the Hornets to take the ball off of them and gain possession. And then there, L is just so good with the ball on his car. Just as I'm talking, he puts another one in. And once again, it comes off the kickoffs where the Hornets have been so deadly. But as I was saying, the Hornets are just so versed in the air dribble and the ability to control the ball in the air that it's really been the biggest difference in the teams in this game. They're always, you know, they're not losing any 50-50s where they're giving up easy possessions. A lot of 50-50s, you know, they're right by the ball. So when it squirts out, it's very predictable where it's going to squirt out. You can easily read it. And that's really what's been the difference in them being able to keep control of this game. As once again, L is just putting on a scoring clinic here.
Yeah, L putting yet another goal in for the Hornets. The Gators just seem to be having a tough time figuring out what L is going to do. And one of the things, though, is that there's still 4 minutes and 12 seconds left. It's not impossible, but you know. Robot gonna try to put a shot on. Gonna be turned away by Seika. The defense and the offense that the Hornets have had has just been so good. Is Robot gonna put a shot on? Oh no. Oh, it was a perfect opportunity for the Gators. But again, with another good opportunity, just not able to get the touch on it. Both Gators commit. This is an opportunity for the Hornets to counterattack now. But Magic is going to be able to be there to clear that out. Excuse me.
We're just seeing the skill difference here. Robot is one of the lowest salary players in Star League, and you know his ball control, his card control, it's just not up to the caliber of these Hornets players. I'm not going to say that he's the reason his team is losing, but it's definitely difficult for him out here. You know, he's trying to adjust to the speed and the pace of these players and their abilities, and maybe he's just panicking. You know, trying to overcommit himself, overexert himself, and he's making these small mistakes that are hurting his team. As the Hornets here really just have to kind of put on the defensive brakes, which I doubt they will because they're such a lethal offensive team. But really just coasting here really. Probably shouldn't look to give the Gators anything easy here because that's really what will let the Gators back in this game real quick.
Oh, going for an air dribble here. Great save away by Robot Man. Magic going to be able to put a shot on here, and he is going to be able to find that easy goal. 2:35 left to go. It is still very much possible.
Absolutely, and just when I said it, you know, I said that the Hornets weren't going to do it. They weren't going to slow down, and they didn't. And they gave up that counterattacking goal that could be the thing that brings the Gators back into this game. You know, 3-0 and 3-1, it's only one goal, but it makes a big difference in your mind. You know you can score on them. It's not a shutout. It gives you a lot more confidence. The Gators here, they just have to pick their spots right now and take advantage of them. We've seen them be a little bit erratic with their shots when they do get the good opportunities, so they need to really take advantage of them as... These Hornets are just amazing. Really, just their aerial skills are just on another level tonight.
Wow. What a shot from Seika. I didn't think he was going to put the shot on. I really didn't. But then again, this is Star League, so I mean, there's a lot of good shots that happen in this league. But that was incredible. Magic going to go off the ceiling for this one. Going to be able to find a small touch. Not too much doing for that one. Robot Man looking a little awkward, but is able to get that ball off of L. Magic going to continue this pressure. Robot. Oh, excuse me. I thought I had to sneeze. I apologize. Robot going to be able to get this one into the corner. Magic going to commit for it, though. Hornets have an opportunity for a counterattack here. Robot, though, going to cut it off. Able to get back in time. L now with a full tank of boost. He has been deadly with any sort of boost at all in the tank. Magic. Able to get past one. Not able to get past Seika, though. Seika going to get himself another touch on this one. Robot going to challenge him immediately. And what a shot from the man, the Robot Man. Cut the lead in half, 1:15 to go. Is it possible?
I mean, it's possible for sure. They just, you know, the Gators just gotta keep looking for those little opportunities to punch, like through the chinks of the armor of the Hornets here. As the Hornets continue to stay aggressive, allowing these Gators to get easy opportunities to put goals in the back of the net.
Magic gonna try to take that one. L gonna be able to cut him off. The Robot gonna be able to cut him off on that one. Seika up. Gonna put a nice solid touch. Get a second touch on this one. What a save from Magic to get back for that one. Robot Man was in a very awkward spot. Magic able to get past one. Robot gonna pass this one up to Magic. Magic with a pop. Gonna go for the fake. Not gonna be able to find it. Robot Man gonna be able to put that one in the back of the net. 43 seconds left to go. Gators down by one. This is a comeback in and of itself.
Absolutely. You know, they got the Hornets scrambling right there, both in the same spot. It wasn't the prettiest goal, but they're getting them in. They're not the flashiest. They're not going to make the highlight reels, but you know, goal's a goal here. And for the Gators, you just got to keep being scrappy. Look for these opportunities to just get one right past the Hornets.
Uh-oh. Good save there from Magic. Thought that ball might have ended up going in. Magic with a great 50-50. Should be able to get it past Seika, though. Seika able to beat out Robot Man for that one, but no boost here. Gators got a little bit lucky on that one. Magic, no boost to his name either. Does get a good, decent, solid flick. L going to put this one off the backboard, but is able to get a second touch. Last gasp for the Gators. Almost there for Robot. Last 5 seconds. Magic gonna put this one in the corner. Robot gonna try to keep it up. Gonna go for a second touch here. Not gonna be able to find it. This ball's still very dangerous, but it's gonna hit the ground. The Hornets clean sweep the Gators in this one.
Absolutely. The Gators put a fight up in that last game, almost completing the comeback, but the Hornets were just too much for them. Really just their early offense, their deadly striking, their ability to win in the air is really what was the difference in this series for the Hornets. And they're really showing why they are one of the best teams in the Star League.
Yeah, and I mean, it is one of those things of the Hornets came in here just absolutely, and I don't want to say manhandled because that last game was very, very close. And this Hornets team looked absolutely incredible throughout the entire series. But we can't take anything away from the Gators. They did put up a fight in games 2 and 3. Game 1, game 1 is always that feeler game, and you got to feel out your opponent. You got to see what the speed is like, how they're playing, what they're doing. Games 2 and 3, the Gators really were able to get some pressure that they needed to. It's just unfortunate that they were not able to finish off and take us into overtime in game 3.
Absolutely. After that first game, it was a great series. It was, both games were decided by 1 goal. The second game did go to overtime. It did end up being a 3-0 sweep, but the Gators absolutely fought their hearts out, really making the adjustments they needed to after game 1. Playing a style of Rocket League that really was able to counter the Hornets a lot of the time. And I felt that the Gators should have taken game 2. I felt they were the better team in game 2, but that's the way it goes sometimes. In Rocket League, you lose games that you were the better team in. It's a difficult situation for the Gators. Is now they're pretty much completely out of it, moving to 2 and 6. Usually, you don't make it into the playoffs with a losing record, so that's pretty much the end of their playoff hopes if it wasn't already gone at that point. But for the Hornets here, they were in first place before this game, and a 3-0 sweep. They're not going to fall out of it as they have the Huskies right behind them, also at 5-2. But you couldn't ask for a better week if you are the Hornets.
16 teams in Star. But even still, congratulations to the Hornets. This does not look like we'll be able to get them in here for a post-game interview. But that being said, that is going to do it for us here in the casting booth for at least this game. We do have one more game for you guys. It is going to be the Expert Eagles taking on the Dragons. That one coming up in about 28 minutes. We hope to see you back here. For myself, KJ, on behalf of Double Boy, we thank you guys for coming out, and we will see you at 11 o'clock.
Peace.
into the night. The city lights are dancing, slowly falling apart. The shadows causing an outbreak. I'm wishing upon a star. This time I'm feeling stronger, and I know I can do better. The shadows causing an outbreak. I'm turning the light. We're gonna light it up, oh, light it up, ooh, light it up, causing an outbreak. I'm turning the light. We're gonna light it up, oh, light it up, ooh, light it up, causing an outbreak.
Hello, everyone, and we're back with some more FDL action, and we're returning here with Expert League. We got a great matchup here between the Eagles and the Dragons, and I'm joined with my fellow caster here, Tubby. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great here. Exciting match here in the Expert League. A lot of playoff implications on the line here, as the respective teams in here are 4-3 for the Eagles and 3-4 for the Dragons.
Yeah, and you mentioned it. Definite playoff ramifications online here, and definitely something these players are going to be thinking about as they're heading into this match. Definitely going to be hotly contested. Tubby, who do you think is going to prevail in this match here?
Well, I'm going to have to go ahead and go with the Eagles. They do have the highest salary player in this match in Tyler and Washed. So they are running their A lineup, I am pretty sure. And I do believe the Dragons are going out with their B or their C lineup. I am not 100% sure on that one.
Well, so it will be an uphill battle to climb here from the Dragons, but either way, they're going to try to make it a close one and give it their all. And we're going to hop right into it. Game 1 starting here. Kickoff looks to be going in favor of the Eagles. Tyler going to try to get a little pinch on this one. Goes for it. Try to get a shot on there. Does miss, but it does go wide of the target. His teammate can follow up. Wash going to get a little touch there. Storm is going to try to take this one up. Gets a little dribble. Takes it under his possession. Has a nice little bounce dribble going there. Gets a shot. Ooh, a little bit of a miss there from the defender, but nice plays already coming out here from the Dragons. We can see if they can continue, but that's not what they wanted to have happen, and that is already a 1-0 lead for the Eagles here.
Yes, great. Unfortunate pinch there for the Dragons, and Layden just misreached it off the back wall, and Washed is there for the follow-up. 1-0 there for the Eagles, the way they wanted to start it here, and excited to see how it goes going forward.
Yeah, and if you're the Eagles, you'll take it. I mean, you just got to kind of capitalize on the opportunities that you're given as a Rocket League player, because this game, a lot of it is just improv. But speaking of improv, a nice little pass coming off the sidewall here. Can KJ finish it himself? No, he cannot. Shut down nicely by the Eagles defense. Looks like Tyler here is going to try to follow this one up quick. Does get beat by Layden. Storm is going to get a little bit of an errant touch there. Back towards his own half. Tyler's going to be able to take a shot. Does get blocked. Back over here. Kind of just bouncing. Nobody really taking it. But Layden finally coming up for a dribble. Wow, booms that one to the ceiling. Absolute rocket of a flick. Storm is going to try to come up. KJ doesn't really get anything on there, but it was a good try. Tyler's going to come collect this ball. Teammate going for a bump. Was not able to connect, unfortunately, but that's still open. Nobody can get there in time. A little bit of a fake. That was kind of nasty. Wash is not looking so wash here.
Great 50 there from, excuse me, great 50 there from Tyler, and Wasp in a good position there. Puts a little awkward ball up in the air, and sometimes that's the best shot you can take. The defense expecting a good hard attack, and right there, he just floated up in the air, and both of the Dragons just missed the ball.
Yeah, sometimes in Rocket League, the best play is absolutely no play. And you can see it there, just not going for the ball. Defenders expecting a hard shot on target. Didn't come, made them look like a fool. But Tyler looking to put on more pressure. Is going to collect this ball up, going to try to take it to the middle. It gets a little dribble and a bump, but his teammate is here to help him out. Although a clear does come out from KJ, who's going to try to follow it up and cause some disturbance on Wash here. But Wash gets a nice clear off the sidewall. Follows up his touch to a teammate. Tyler's going to try to put this one off the backboard. It is red. Off the backboard by KJ. Layden's going to try and come to challenge this one, but he is beat. Ooh, it looks like a little bit of a ceiling shot attempted there, but it is thrown to the wayside. KJ is going to go for a little bit of a dribble here, but he's shut down early. He's going for a shot, but no juice on that one, unfortunately. Tyler's going to shut that one down as quickly as it came up. Tyler's not going to go for a dribble of his own. Another fake from this Eagles squad. They have this Dragons squad on skates.
Absolutely. Great possession gameplay here for the Eagles. We're seeing a lot of, ball control, good 50-50s there. And right there, Layden just expecting to flip maybe, gave a little flip, and Tyler just drove it right past him there. Taking absolute ankles there on that play.
Yeah, it looked like a little bit of a Steph Curry, a little kind of a sidestep there, a little bit of a fake. A nice shot there, but still more pressure being mounted here. Even more, another goal coming in here from the Eagles, just absolutely suffocating pressure. These Dragons just cannot get a break.
I mean, Eagles are just putting on a clinic right now. Great communication, great play style here, really getting aggressive, really controlling the ball here, really suffocating the Dragons' ability to really do anything on offense or defense. This is just total domination here from the Eagles in this first half of the game.
Yeah, and like you previously mentioned before this matchup started, a little bit of a salary difference between these two teams. The Dragons coming in as the salary underdog, if you will. However, even the Dragons feel like maybe they should have a little bit better of a fighting chance in this game than they are putting up. That's another goal here from the Eagles, which looks to be caused by just a little bit of a demolition.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a 50-50 gone awry, and that's been the big difference in this game. The Eagles are winning probably, I would say, 80 to 90% of the 50-50 so far in this game, and that's why we see them with a 5 spot on the scoreboard, where the Dragons are left itching their head, really trying to figure out what they need to do to get pressure here. But that's a great start there. Big boom off the crossbar there for Layden.
Yeah, big boom indeed. They heard you talking about that 5 spot, and they said, we're going to at least try to cut into this lead a little bit. Great boomer, great accuracy, goes off the crossbar and still goes in. So that's a 5-1 game now. Yeah, for sure. That was a boomer, but they're still down 4, and obviously they're gonna that's gonna feel good for them because it's their first goal so far in the series. But they need much more. And speaking of much more, they're gonna go headhunting there, get a little demo of their own. Layden gonna try to go for a dribble, but he's shut down quickly. And honestly, that's kind of been the key to this game so far and why it's been so much of a struggle for the Dragons. You saw just a second ago, and even there, these dribbles are getting shut down quickly from the Eagles.
All this last week, this exact same team going up against the Hydras for the Dragons, and it was a lot of 1v1 slow plays, and the Eagles are doing what the Hydras couldn't. They're taking advantage of it. They're making the smart 50-50. They're cutting it off quick and taking advantage of, excuse me. They're taking advantage of the Dragons being on their back foot as Layden puts another one in the back of the net, and again taking the scoring position here for the Dragons as we saw last week against the Hydras.
Yeah, 1 goal. Okay, 5-1. Easy game still. 5-2, and now maybe a little bit of the doubt might start to creep into the mind of the Eagles here. Now, obviously, you got to put that away as a Rocket League player, but it will be interesting to see, given that last goal was a defensive mistake from the Eagles, to see if there's any little bit of nerves here to close out this game. Because, honestly, the pressure is going the opposite way, and now that is the 3rd goal in quick succession. Great air dribble from Layden, absolutely destroyed.
Absolutely. Once again, we're seeing Layden pop off here when he is given space. As if anything we've learned in these past 2 weeks in these series that we've watched on stream for these Dragons, you cannot give Layden any space. He's great with the ball, great with the ball on his car. As right there, the Eagles get a great kickoff goal here. Unfortunate for the Dragons as they were building momentum.
Yeah, now that's just unfortunate. And actually, might I mention, that's actually a really great kickoff mix-up there from Washed. Actually went for the delayed kickoff, which fooled the other team enough because he hit it a little bit, enough so that it worked perfectly and just went straight into their net. So, good strategies coming out of the pocket here for the Eagles. And now with that 6th goal, they're looking to just close this one out. But KJ Storm is going to try to get something off the wall. Doesn't quite get it. He's going to go for a little bit of a bump. Doesn't get it. The flick does come out for the Eagles. Nice save from Layden. He's going to try and see if he has anything to say about this loss. Not yet. Another shot coming out from Tyler. Good block there from KJ Storm, who's going to look to follow it up, but he's getting harassed a little bit there from Tyler. Wash is going to try to take this one up the wall. It's a little bit of an air dribble going. He's going to get it past the first defender, but the second defender is there. But at this point, honestly, it doesn't really matter. For the Dragons, they have to get something going offensively. This defense is not going to cut it, or else they're going to drop this first game. And honestly, that's what it's looking is going to happen. KJ Storm still stuck on his own half, gets 50 quickly. Back overhead, dangerously. Nice touch there from Layden, but this is going to be all but a loss here for the Dragons in this game 1. They had some good opportunities in the middle of the game here, but pressure in the first half of the game from these Eagles was just honestly too much for the Dragons to eventually come back from. They could not do it.
Absolutely. Great pressure there, taking advantage early. As Dragons, I feel, were just not really adjusted yet and really hadn't found their game plan on how they were going to deal with the aggressive and controlling style that the Eagles were showing. But we saw there the Dragons were able to counterattack a little bit and pop off for those 3 goals early. But the air was let out of their balloon a little bit on that kickoff goal. A really clutch goal there from Wash, really stopping the bleeding and having a smart kickoff. But we want to look at the shot difference here in this game. We have 11 shots here from the Eagles and only 4 from the Dragons. Now, they did go 3-4-4 on those shots, but, I mean, you're not going to win very many games getting shut out 3-1.
Yeah, and you have to wonder, you mentioned those counterattacks. You even wonder if those counterattacks can be sustained and if that's something you can really rely on, especially when you're getting pressure on your team for the majority of the game. Now, most teams do not thrive in that sort of situation, but hey, maybe that's the game plan they're going for. But either way, they're going to have to try and come back, resettle, come back for this next game, and see if they can get another dub here in game 2, or at least their first dub, I should say. But we're going to hop back into it. Game number 2 starting, and with the Eagles up 1-0, the Dragons need to respond here or else they will be forced into a reverse sweep situation, which obviously nobody is wanting to be a part of. So we see the action getting kicked off here.
Well, correction. The team that wins wants to be part of the reverse sweep, but the team that loses doesn't want to.
Oh, yeah, of
As
course.
my team has been reverse swept, I think, once or twice this season so far, so I do know how it feels. But for the Dragons here, I really just need to see them stop the bleeding early and really watch KJ Storm allow Layden to be the offensive maestro he's shown to be so far these past 2 weeks. So if they can just not get bombarded by the Eagles early like they did last game, I give them a pretty fair shake in this game.
Yeah, and to your point, Layden did show us a little bit of that pop-off potential on offense that he had during that latter half of the game, but, you know, we're going to need to see a lot more of that if the Dragons do want to be successful here. A little bit of a nice passing opportunity there. Gone to the wayside, Layden with a little bit of a whiff. Backboard touch coming here from the, oh my goodness, from the Eagles, washed with an incredible double tap. What a way to kick off this game, too.
I mean, what a great double tap coming out here. KJ Storm just in not the best position there for that touch. Maybe not expecting him to get such a precise double tap there. But this has been a really interesting series as Wasp and Layden have really been the ones doing the scoring and a lot of the offense. And Tyler and KJ Storm are the higher salary players on the field. The 2 high salary players really getting carried. Well, I wouldn't say carried. They're playing the roles well, but the lower salary players have been the stars in this series so far.
Hey, sometimes, you know, you see that even in professional Rocket League. You have that one player who holds it down on the defense, a little bit of an empty defensive situation. No, it comes back the other way. That's actually a 2-goal swing. Shut me up, will you? KJ Storm scoring that one on the open breakaway after the open net miss.
Yeah, absolutely. Wash has got to be kicking himself right there. Tyler with the precise demo on the goalie, not allowing Layden to make a play on it, and Wash just straight up missed right there, got a little too fancy with it, and KJ Storm took advantage. That's the counter-attacking gameplay that we have seen so far from this, from the Dragons as KJ puts another one in there on the missed touch here by Wash.
Yeah, great positioning here by KJ, really being ready if there was any sort of misplay to happen by the defender. Sees that misplay happen, dives right in, and absolutely smacks his zinger right into the net there. Great comeback here a little bit for the Dragons, but they're going to need to hold this out or gain more. You know, we're going to have to see if they want to kind of get their foot off the gas or keep that foot on the pedal. If that was me, I would keep the pressure on like they are doing right here. Let's see if they can get anything out of this opportunity. Wash going to go for a little bit of a clear. Does get it under his control, but loses it on the wall. Is going to force to pass it to his teammate, which he does. Layden's going to try to defend this one. Nice shot coming in. Top corner. That is the game tied. That is a Tyler goal.
Yeah, absolutely. Layden just getting stuck here kind of in the middle, not knowing exactly what to do here on defense. Probably should have went up the wall there as Tyler had a good opportunity there with the ball bouncing out of the corner, but he just kind of got froze there and didn't know what to do. And Tyler took advantage with a good high shot that even if Layden did play good defense would have been very tough to save. As Wash puts another one in here as these Eagles just can strike out of nowhere so quickly.
Man, I feel like this is deja vu from game 1. The Dragons get some good opportunities, and then the Eagles come back with a nice goal of their own, and then immediately after that they get another kind of kickoff goal right here again. It looks like a little bit of a boost grab miss there from one of the Dragons players, but they're going to need to regain quickly because they're now back down out of the lead. And once again, like I mentioned earlier, if they do lose this game, they're going to be forced to reverse sweep in the series. That's obviously a situation they would probably rather win this game than probably be forced into a reverse sweep. But hey, you got to do what you got to do. And speaking of that, you got to get a save there, which he does. Another little bit of a counterattack opportunity, a little bit of a bump. Nice attempt there, but it's not going to happen there. Unfortunately, Layden is going to go for the shot there. Was thinking about the flip reset, but goes otherwise. Maybe that was a smart decision as his teammate got beat. Ooh, that was a nice demolition, though, buying time for Layden to come in and pick up this ball. A 1v1 opportunity with Layden. He does get blocked out by Tyler, and that was a nice block. A little bit of a precarious situation there from the Eagles. Another situation here, a little bit of low boost for this team. KJ Storm coming in for the shot is blocked out, and this could be an opportunity if they get the shot on quick, but they do not get it on target. They're going to be forced to take this one off the wall. Actually, Wash is just going to go for the bump. Oh my goodness, it worked! That was an incredible 200 IQ there from Wash to just completely ignore the ball. Who cares about the ball?
KJ Storm Goomba stomped Layden and allowed this goal to go in here. Just a miscommunication there from the Dragons, costing them one there. KJ just with just too much of a panic there. Layden was in good position, and you know the bump came first, and Layden thought he had it, and then KJ panicked because of the bump, and it was just chaos there for the Dragons. Yeah. Maybe nerves, maybe a little bit of miscommunication there, but it's costing him here as KJ looks to take this one to the net.
And if, oh my goodness, a little bit of precarious situation there. If you are the Eagles, I think that was a brilliant play to pull, because you already know that the Dragons are probably nervous here after blowing that lead earlier in the game. Pull out the bump play, you're bound to cause havoc. No way that goes in. Oh my goodness. Almost made me need to just walk out of here and just take a breather for a second. That would have been an incredible goal. Nonetheless, still looks like the Dragons are going to be trying to put on some pressure, but that's cleared quickly. Layden's going to get a nice clear out here, but nobody there to follow it up. Wash is going to take this one up the wall. Going to see what he can do with it. See if he can do something fancy. He's going to go maybe for the low shot. The space is closed quickly there. Now Tyler's going to have to try and see if he can do something here. Is also shut down quickly. These quick challenges are nice, but you're wondering where were they earlier in this game for the Dragons. Looks like Layden's going to try to have to take it himself here. Does get bumped. That's going to leave a little bit of a precarious situation here. It is dealt with nicely from Layden. He's going to just shove this one out of the zone, but once again, a little bit of a deja vu moment. Down 2 goals with this last 30 seconds to go. You need to get something on the goal, and you need to get something on it now. Layden's going to try to go for a little bit of a challenge, but he's still getting beat to this ball, and that's not what you want to see if you're the Dragons or a Dragons fan. They're going to get a little bit of, maybe two, 3 more chances here. That's about all they got. One chance there was blocked. Now they only got 15 seconds to go. Oh, and he gets beat to the ball. Kind of just had to go there. A little bit of an overcommit, but one that is necessary. Down 2 goals. You can understand why they do that.
Absolutely, you got to stay aggressive and keep hope here, even though it was very slim that they would have a chance here. But Wash is just so accurate with his shots. We've seen it all game. He's mechanical. He's good with placement, and he just puts it again right there, right where the Dragons defender cannot get a hold of it. As the Eagles are going to go ahead and take this 2-match point here. Another physical game, and again they put up 5 goals here. It came on late this time. You know the Dragons had a better first half in this game, but they just lost it in the second half here, and the Eagles got a very dominant, resonating victory.
Now, if you're the Dragons and you're one of these players, what are you saying for each other? Because honestly, they've looked pretty good through parts of these games. They'll have these stretches where they look great on offense. They have all the pressure, and then they'll have these other longer stretches, I feel, where they're just getting suffocated on their own half the entire time. And, what do you think is the change that's necessary here for the Dragons to kind of get a little bit more of those successful chances for themselves?
Maybe a little bit more team play. We haven't seen a whole lot of organized passing plays, anything really that looks like a well thought out offensive maneuver. Maybe just look for something more like that instead of just going for these 1v1 plays and really just hoping the ball bounces the right way to get your shot on goal. Would be really what I look for. We've seen a lot of that out of the Eagles with their coordinated bump plays that they've gone for a couple times. We haven't seen very much aggression at all from the Dragons at all, and so maybe look to be more aggressive and get the Eagles scrambling a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. And with those 1v1 chances, they have been going for a lot of them, but like you said and like I said, they have not been working. They have been getting closed down really quick. So if you are Dragons here, you need to be kind of going back to the drawing board, seeing what you can do. You need to put on some more of that pressure, which had been working in this previous game up to a certain point. A little bit of a weird kickoff here happening. I'm not sure what happened there, but a little bit of a free goal coming out here for the Dragons. I mean, if you're the Dragons, you'll take it.
And it looks like Tyler there had a little bit of a Chrono fever there. He went AFK for a little bit.
Okay. All right. That was uncalled for, buddy. Either way. That's going to be a 1-0 goal lead for the Dragons. They're going to be happy about that. But we've seen them have this sort of lead before. They've not been able to hold it. We'll see if they can prove me wrong this time. However, more pressure already coming out from the Eagles. Tyler going for a shot, but is denied there. From KJ, who's going for a dribble of his own, is demoed for his actions. Tyler's going to come and try and get this one out of the zone. Does get a nice little catch there. He's going to bring it up the wall. See if he can pass it to his teammate, which he does try to do. Ooh, nice pass, but even better block there from KJ. Wow, this ball is just ricocheting in the zone here, kind of like a little pinball match, but it's going to go back into the Eagles' half. Tyler's going to get a nice stop on that ball. He's going to try and collect this one down, but Layden is going to say no to those efforts. This is going to come back down to Wash, who's going to have a little bit of a weird takeoff there. He's going to bring this one back down to the side. Does get dunked, though, for his actions. KJ is going to come in, try to get a little pass, but he is blocked. Tyler is going to bring this one out to the center here, and kind of just a little bit of feeler gameplay going on here. Looks like neither of these teams want to overcommit or take chances that they don't have to, but already a little bit of aggression coming out there from Wash. 1-1 opportunity coming out here, but KJ not able to get the shot how he wanted to on that opportunity, and that's one I feel like he's going to want to have back, but they can't worry about that. There's more pressure already coming back out on their side. Layden's going to try to come in, but actually KJ Storm goes the opposite way. Could be dangerous. He does get the save on it. And you see a little bit of this, maybe nerves, but a little bit of miscommunication happening again on this defense for the Dragons.
Absolutely, they got this 1-goal lead here, but they know it's not safe here, and KJ maybe getting a little scared there on the back wall, giving the Eagles an opportunity across the front. Let's see if they can clean up this communication as the Dragons will just drive this one straight in, as the Eagles got a little too over-aggressive right there.
Yeah, and the Eagles, understandable, wanting to apply more of that pressure that had been working for them so well, but you got to be careful. The teammate was not recovered yet, and a little bit of an overzealous early ego challenge there from the other teammate is going to cause just a little bit of an empty net there. Once again for the Dragons, a little bit of shaky play, but they'll take that. But they won't take that. That is another deflating kickoff goal. Deja vu, the bell's ringing from these past two games. This keeps happening.
Absolutely. Eagles are just, getting one free goal a game. I mean, that's the way I would like to put it. Kickoff goals really are free goals in the game, You didn't really have to do a whole lot, just win the kickoff, ball goes in. Really just stealing possessions is what I would call it here, and now the Dragons are back on the back foot, maybe feeling a little bit comfortable with a 2-0 lead, but we know these Eagles can pop off real quick. We've seen them put in 3 goals in 1 minute multiple times in this series.
Oh! Speaking of, what a great placement there from Layden. Teammate comes in, chops that one over the head unexpectedly. Nice early challenge. Layden comes in, slots that one top corner. A little bit of an early save challenge attempted there, but it's not going to work. Now, all of a sudden, no matter what we've been saying about the play, the Dragons are up 2 goals, 3-1 here. They're going to be looking to take advantage of these opportunities, and a little bit of defensive mistakes showing out here for the Eagles, something that we hadn't seen very much in the first 2 games. But Layden looking to take it himself. Will he do it? No, great save coming out from Wash. It's like KJ is going to come out here, look for a little bit of a pass center. His teammate is not there, unfortunately. He's going to take a bad hop forward. Demo coming out. Can the shot come through? Oh, the double touch comes out. Great shot there from Wash, and great demo chase there from his teammate.
Yeah, and again, we're just seeing, communication not where it needs to be there for the Dragons as KJ looks for a pass while Layden is just on the retreat completely. And it put the Dragons in a terrible position because as Layden's driving back, Tyler takes advantage of it, puts the pressure on him, doesn't allow him to turn on the ball, forces him to go for an awkward save. Way in the back of KJ, it's something. Oh my Jesus.
Oh my goodness, what are we seeing today? There's double touches happening more than McDoubles being made at a McDonald's. This is crazy. I mean, how many double touches are we going to see today? I mean, these teams, they are not trying to lose these games, and they're trying to clip on each other. Wow, this is great stuff coming out here. But either way, Dragons back up. They're responding. They're not letting this lead be taken from them a third time. But wait a minute. Maybe they will. Tyler's going to have something to say about that. A little bit of a great shot and dribble here coming off from, once again, another kickoff opportunity.
Deflating here for the Dragons again. They get that 2-goal lead, and immediately just a quick straight offense from the Eagles, not allowing the Dragons to pull away.
Yeah, The Eagles definitely kind of just being annoying and hanging in the game, and sometimes that's what you need to do to pull out these victories. Just make sure you're within striking distance at any point, and that's what they're doing. It hasn't been pretty. They've gotten some kind of fortunate goals, but they've stuck themselves in this game. Maybe not for long, but great save there coming out from Washed. And if you're the Eagles, you'll take it. Whatever it takes to get this third win here. I'm sure they're going to want to sweep here, but oh, not with passes like that. Once again, great save from Tyler. Some of these defensive posturing maneuvers are looking really scary here from the Eagles, but it's still working for them, making some acrobatic saves. KJ Storm going to go for another opportunity off the wall, going to go for a flip reset. Goes for the fake. Is the shot there? It is! That's a tie. Tie game. What am I talking about? 2-goal lead for the Dragons here. What an incredible pass.
I mean, this is what we have not seen from KJ. We saw it in the last series against the Hydras last week, but you know, he's got mechanics. He's just got to start using them, allowing Layden to get these easy shots. You know, Layden's shown to be a great striker, and if KJ can pull out some nice moves to get him into 1v1 situations, I would take Layden in that bet every single time here. And that's really what the difference has been here for the Dragons, is KJ showing off a little bit more skill than we've seen so far.
Yeah, but more pressure already being put on by the Eagles. Great stuff being shown here by the Dragons, but the question still remains, can they hold this lead? Nice opportunity coming out here, but great save from KJ Storm. Not willing to give up that quick goal that they did the past few times. Coming up here to get an early challenge on this ball. Is going to challenge Wash. Is going to win that challenge. Looking to follow it up. Oh my goodness. Almost gets the follow-up himself. Wash is going to follow this one up now. He's going to take this one up the wall. Maybe go for a little bit of a double touch. Again, does not have the boost for it. Teammate is coming in. Oh no, the shot was missed though. And this might lead to a counterattack opportunity. But if you're the Eagles, that was your chance.
Absolutely. A great opportunity there, but Tyler was unable to find the corner, and it really seems like the roles have switched in this game. You know, the Eagles are playing well, but the Dragons are just showing the more lethal offense in this game, really flipping the script. Let's see if it can take it into Game 4 here, as it looks like they're going to end up taking this Game 3, going to 2-1 in favor of the Eagles in this series.
A little bit of a courtesy touch there from KJ Storm. Almost looked like he was trying to give them a last-second goal. Might not happen, though. They're trying to keep this one up. As, you know, as real men should. Real men and real women always keep the ball up, but they kind of didn't keep it up for very long. But either way, that is going to be Dragons taking game number 3, and that's a much better performance if you're the Dragons. I think they're going to be happy about that. They did have some hiccups there a little bit throughout the game, which we've seen in previous games, but I'm sure they're going to be happy that this time they're able to close it out. And I think the way that they did it too really matters, because not only did they win, but they scored a lot, and they had some pretty nice looking offensive goals, and that's what you want to get yourself back in a series.
Absolutely, and we see a pop-off game here for KJ Storm, the highest scoring player in the lobby, 855 points, 5 saves, 1 goal, 3 assists, really putting his team on the back of that game, keeping the Dragons alive in that deciding game here, as forcing the Game 4. That's really what we need to see. We need to see him stay aggressive. We need to see him stay effective against the Eagles, pulling out some great passes, as well as that nutty double tap off of the sidewall.
Yeah, and speaking of double taps, Eagles looking to put some more of those in. They had a few of those for those 3 goals there. But for the Eagles, I think they had a lot of good ideas, but I think they were kind of just caught off guard for that offense. I think the offense kind of switched a little bit this time for the Dragons. You mentioned in the previous game, or post-game discussion, I should say, that they need to have a little bit more team plays and team passing. And I think in that last game, we saw a lot more of that passing. Now, I think we need to see that in these games 4 and possibly 5 if they're able to force it. But we'll see what does happen here as game 4 gets underway. Instant chance here for the Dragons, but that double touch does go wayward, not to the good side that he wanted it to. KJ is going to try to follow this one up, gets a quick shot of his own. Not very much power, though. Wash is going to easily take that one down. Now Wash going for that, but does get beat out by Layden. And all of a sudden, dare I say it, we see a much more confident Layden right now going for these ego challenges, and they are working. Not if they get dunked, though. Layden's going to have to get a good touch above the crossbar. Does delay time for his teammate, but his teammate also gets beat. Layden going to go for a touch. And now this buys time for Tyler to get a little pass to Wash, who does get the dribble started here. Gets the flick. Now Layden's going to have to get for a save. He is there. and beats the last man. Now the goal is open here. Challenge did come out, but that is going to lead to an early opportunity and goal for the Dragons. Starting off on the right foot here once again in Game 4.
Absolutely. Dragons, one thing I've noticed is they've really took to the air more. This has been a lot more of an aerial played game, a lot more aerial 50-50s, and that's where the Dragons are a better team. I feel the Eagles have the better ground game here, but if the Dragons are able to keep this ball flying in the air, get 50-50s to pop the ball into the sky, that's where they have the advantage, in my opinion. Tyler's not quite the player that KJ and Layden are. As we've seen, Wash is a great player in the air, but Tyler's not quite the aerial maestro that as the other three players on this field here. So let's see how that goes. The Eagles are really wanting to keep the ball on the ground, but the Dragons have found the ability to take the ball in the air has really helped them out.
Yeah, and I think that extra added aggression here from Layden is really helping put this rotation into a little bit more of a comfortable manner here, as we see some nice aggression there coming out from him. KJ is going to try to get a little bit of a stop in the defense here. Does go kind of dangerously over the top. Wash is going to get a touch, but that's no one back there. Tyler has to recover, which he does. He's going to try and take this one up over the side. He's going to get a touch into his control. Go for the musty, but he does miss the musty. Now this is dangerous, kind of hovering above the net. Boomer here from Layden. There's the offensive firepower they were looking for earlier in the series, and that's a zinger to the top corner for the 2-0 lead.
We see once again here, Layden just lethal when he gets the opportunity to go 1v1, putting shots in that, you know, even higher level players, even star and elite players would struggle to make.
Oh, definitely.
Just showing that if he can get the 1v1 situations, as KJ has done a great job of setting him up in these last two games, he's going to put it in the back of the net.
Put it in the back of the net. He did once again, and that's going to give his team a 2-0 lead. Can he add a third one? KJ Storm, that is. No. Top corner. Crossbar is not his friend this time. Wash going to go for a flip reset. Does get the flip reset seemingly, but not in time to use it. A little bit of a mix-up here. Everybody thinking they're going to go for the ball, and nobody actually went. Now this is a free opportunity for the Dragons. Double touch, not successful. Second shot coming in. A little not hard enough. The offensive pressure is still on here. Tyler can get it clear. Lets off the pressure, but unfortunately, this is still a little bit suffocating for them here. Layden's going to come in, try to get a 50. Oh, does get a 50, but really not the one he wants. Nice of KJ there. Honestly, to avoid the own goal. Kind of a tricky spot he was in there. Does need to get a little bit of help here. That is, KJ does get a good touch there to bring it back across the box out of danger, but this is still a ball that is dangerous above their net. Oh, but Wash doesn't have that much boost, actually. Unfortunately, this is going to lead to a free opportunity for the Dragons. Looks like KJ got that boost. He's going to try to bring it back across the middle. Not the first touch he wanted. Definitely not. It's going to go back towards his own net. Layden with the touch. It is a little soft. He does need to get this back. Defender's going to try to get, or attacker's going to try to get a shot, but Layden shuts it down nicely. He's going to try to go for a dribble, in which Tyler's going to collect this one up. But still, looks like the Dragons trying to put on some pressure of their own here after being suffocated for nearly the entire game. But still, these counterattack opportunities have been what is working for them. But wow, if you're the Eagles, I mean, they're not playing badly, but they need something a little more creative here. Oh, speaking of, a little bit of a dribbling pass there leads to the open shot for Tyler, and that's the creativity we needed. Slowing it down. You mentioned they don't dribble it very, but maybe they need to.
Yeah, I mean, the ground game goes to the Eagles right there, and we saw it. Great positioning there. Wash, instead of going up to the air, he kept the ball low, went for the bump play. Didn't get the bump play, but Layden, wasn't getting the clear he wanted right there, and Tyler was there for the finish. If we're going to see the Eagles come back in this one, we're going to want to see them slow it down again. That's what has been working for them. A lot of aggressive bump plays coming out for them. That was what was working in the first two games, and we haven't seen it quite so much in the last.
Yeah, I think they need to go back to that strategy, and it seems to be working so far, but just nice job shutting down the pressure there early. Wash going to go for the shot, is beat to the challenge. Now Tyler's going to try to get a shot of his own here, catching the defense off guard. No, great save there from Layden, coming clutch on defense as well as offense. Wash going to try to take this one in his control, is going to go up the wall. Seemingly for some sort of air dribble. It's going to go for the air dribble. Oh, it goes for the pass. Oh, but the defender is there in time for the save. Tyler is shut down. KJ is coming in for the clear. Does get it back into the half of the Eagles. Now he's centering it. His teammate Layden is coming in, gonna self pass off the sidewall, doesn't quite get it, and now this is a dangerous opportunity. Can KJ get the save? He can. 6, 5. The time is running out here. They need to get one more shot. Shot they do. Oh my! Pinball's off. Can they keep it up? Looks like Tyler can't, Tyler can keep it up momentarily, but no shot coming in, and that is going to end it for the Dragons. They have officially tied the series back up, and now for the Dragons, it's a best of 1.
Absolutely. Looking for the reverse sweep here as the Eagles are, they're on their back foot here. Got to regroup here. Got to calm themselves down as the Dragons put 2 on them in a row. They've been close games, but, really been dominant both games, in my opinion, for the Dragons. Not out shooting the Eagles, but, higher quality shots, better plays, more efficient offense. As the Eagles have really been, they've been putting on shots, but they've been really lackluster shots. Nothing to write home to mom about, as one would say, but for the Eagles here, they just need to go back to the first game form, really slow it down a little bit more, go for those bump plays, go for those intelligent, slow ground plays that can take advantage of the Dragons' aggressions. It's just a complete flip of the scripts. I was not expecting this in this series.
No, definitely. And you mentioned it. It's not necessarily that they're out shooting their competition, but they're simply taking better quality chances, and they're picking their opportunities much better than their competition in this game 3 and 4. They're going to be looking to keep this up and complete the reverse sweep. And I think this strategy that I kind of outlined in game 1 or 2 is maybe you can't rely on it. Well, maybe you can. It seemed to work these past 2 games. Get those counterattacking opportunities, get those dribbling situations, get those team plays for the Dragons, and it's been working for them. So we're going to see if they can continue this one. As our Game 5, final game here for this series against the Dragons and Eagles does start with a boomer down to the Dragons net, which KJ Storm is going to come and get that one. Layden is going to come get this ball, go for a dribble. He's going to get shut down quickly by Wash. Wash is going to go for the challenge here, but does get beat to the ball. Tyler's now alone in a little bit of 1v2 here, but does get the ball under his possession. Is going to go off the back wall, get a nice touch, and is going to look to follow it up, which he does. He's going to go deep into the Dragons' territory here, get a pass off the backboard. Is that a shot? Yes, it is. That's the first goal. This time a little bit of a change here now. This might be a worry for the Dragons because now the Eagles have scored the first goal.
Absolutely. Very key there for the Eagles. The Dragons are coming off the momentum of winning 2 in a row, looking for that reverse sweep. And just getting that first goal in maybe puts a little pressure on the Dragons here, maybe gets a little bit of a panic. Let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Oh, a little bit of a bad kickoff deja vu from the past games, which didn't really happen in Game 4. They're going to look to probably avoid those kickoff situations, which had been plaguing them earlier in the series. But nice opportunity there, but a little bit of a missed execution there on the final shot is going to lead to a little bit of a counterattack opportunity here. KJ Storm is going to miss the clear there. It does lead to a shot. Oh, nice save attempt there, but even better shot follow-up coming there from Tyler. And that's the pressure you like to see if you're an Eagles fan. But, man, if you're a Dragons fan, what happened all of a sudden in this Game 5?
Twice in a row here, just good follow-ups here from Tyler. Really putting the Dragons on their back foot and just good striking out of them. Slower game here, not quite so aerial, and that's where the Eagles are thriving. And for the Dragons here, you've got to put up the pressure. You've got to start getting into the air. You've got to start making better 50-50s that lead to the ball flying in the air, because that's where you have your advantage.
And already it looks like we see the Eagles prioritizing those 1v1s and individual plays, which seem to have been benefiting them earlier. That's got to be a worry for the shot coming in here, but actually no shot coming in. A little bit of a whiff, and oh no, you're wondering if the nerves are creeping in here for the Dragons. A little bit of mechanical mistakes could indicate that, but either way, opportunity coming in. Ooh, save actually does come in, though. Fortunately for the Dragons, they are clinging on to hope. Layden is going to try to get an opportunity the other way. Does take it under his control. Goes for the 50, but it's shut down by Tyler brilliantly. This ball is still in the half. Uh-oh, nobody home. And that is a third goal. Unfortunately, counterattack pushed a little too hard there for the Dragons. That's 3-0.
Yeah, just got a little bit too desperate there, and the pressure's put on by the Eagles. Now 3-0 lead, that explosion that we've seen in the first 2 games coming out here, taking advantage of the Dragons' aggression as they start to panic here a little bit, seeing the reverse sweep slip out of their grasp.
Yeah, now if you're the Dragons here, I'm expecting to see them push harder than they ever have in this series, because if they lose this series, They are relegated down to 3 and 5 in the standings, and that's looking like what's about to happen here. Another brilliant follow-up. He's been the janitor all series. Tyler cleans up another one, and that's a 4-goal lead, seeming lost here for the Dragons.
Yeah, it's tough to come back from 4-0. Plenty of time to do it, but it's at this point the Eagles really can kind of coast a little bit here. Don't have to be aggressive. I mean, I expect them to be, as they've been playing well all game, as Tyler brings out that fancy footwork we saw in game 1. But if you're the Dragons here, it's got to be so demoralizing. You fought so hard to get back into this series, and just a quick 4-0 deficit. I mean, it's got to break your heart a little bit.
Yeah, but if there is one saving grace, it is that, like you mentioned, there is still half of this game left here to go. Still, it could be possible. Crazier things have happened, but if you're the Dragons here, you have to relieve some of that offensive pressure from the Eagles before you can even think about getting a goal of your own. Breakout they do. Now KJ Storm is going to take this one under his control, gets it past the first man, shot comes in, and that is the first step towards their comeback here if they are to do it.
Absolutely, a great passing play there from KJ. I thought he was going to do it himself, but Layden smartly was able to follow it up before Tyler was able to get to it. You just need another quick one here. That's really what it's got. The quicker you can score these goals, the better chance you're going to have. You want to score these goals early, so you know what you have to do in that final minute.
Yeah, definitely. They're going to need one early if they even want to think about that comeback, because 3 in 1 minute, that's a little bit impossible. 2 in 1 minute, that's a little bit more doable. That happens more often. But still, either way, we're going to see more pressure being applied here by the Eagles. Oh, a little bit of a counterattack opportunity happening, but Tyler wisely shuts it down early instead of waiting. Tyler got the second touch there. Oh, Wash is going to come in, gets a little bit too confident on his challenge, expecting the defender to back off, but the defender says, no, I don't have time, I'm going to go.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't even jump there. Just a little bit of a brain fart there from Wash. I feel like he was in a terrible spot. He didn't even leave the ground, and Layden was just able to run it over the top of him. Really questionable decision there from Wash. I'm not exactly 100% what was going through his mind right there.
And now, 2-goal game, much easier to do here for the Dragons. Let's see if they can complete this comeback. Plenty of time left, 1.5 minutes here. KJ is going to get a little bit of a clear here. Does go a little bit high and not very much power, but he's going to get a touch to the side. Kind of almost stepped in the way of his teammate there. He's going to get the clear off the backboard, though, and it looks like they're kind of just waiting for him to ping it at him at this point. Maybe that's the strategy to camp at the midfield line. Sure seems what the Eagles are doing here. Not overly eager to challenge here, but the 1v1 is coming out. Oh, unfortunately, the final touch was not able to come out there from Layden. Now Wash is going to get a counterattack opportunity of his own. Goes there for the center, and wisely Tyler stays back there on that opportunity. But Wash is going to come in here, put more pressure on. All they have to do is keep this team at bay. They don't have to score more at this point. But unfortunately for the Dragons, a little bit of a defensive mishap again is going to lead to a 3-goal lead here for the Eagles, and now it's looking dire.
Absolutely, Wash just being ever so dangerous out of the corners, as we've seen. A little bit less of a sexy double tap, but the double tap still there indeed, getting it over Layden, and KJ was just turning around in the back of the net, and Wash took advantage. Really, another backbreaker here for the Dragons is 3 in 30 seconds. It doesn't happen very often, and I would go ahead and safely pretty much say that the Eagles are going to go ahead and take this series home at this point.
If you're Washed, I don't care if I'm his teammate, if it's a sexy double tap or not. To me, the sexiest double tap is the one that goes in the back of the net. But that's the one that did happen there, and that's going to be series for the Eagles here. Looks like they're going to take the victory in Game 5. Hard-fought series there. Great job of them to prevent the reverse sweep. That's not something that is easy to do, even if it may look like it just win one of the last 3 games and you close out the series. But when you're under that mental block, it's hard to do. So congratulations for them for not letting that happen.
Absolutely, a great game from the Eagles, and really it was all starting from that first goal, just able to get that pressure off of their backs, putting the Dragons on their back feet as they were coming in, losing 2 in a row, almost getting reverse swept here. That first goal really just took the pressure off of them, allowed them to play a lot more loose in the Rocket League, allowed them to control the game a lot more and not have to panic so much. I think that was really the key in this game, was who was going to get that first goal was really, was going to give them a big advantage in the game because they weren't going to have to worry about losing the series.
Definitely, and hopefully soon if we can get them in here for an interview. But yeah, as you said, they're able to have those 1v1 plays. They kind of they had the edge in individual play, I'll say that. But it looked like they were struggling midway there through the series. Glad to see that they were able to get it back here, but trying to get a hold of these guys here. Maybe not. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Had to wait a second there for these boys. Clearly over there just celebrating their victory. But yeah, we're going to get them in here. The winners of the series, the Eagles, in here for an interview. Hopefully, if they can get moved to the right channel. There we go. There we go. Buddy is still unfortunately not in here yet, though. We're working on that. Don't worry. A little bit of a scuff here, but that's okay. Sometimes those are the best type of streams, are the scuff streams. But first of all, I wanted to say to you guys, congratulations on your hard-fought victory. Definitely a crazy match there. How you guys feeling?
Pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys definitely looked good. Really had to fight tooth and nail there in that series. First and foremost, we saw that you guys kind of almost, you're looking a little bit shaky there going into Game 5. What was the difference that did you guys have any sort of talk before Game 5? What was the difference? Because you guys looked like a completely different team from Game 3 and 4 to Game 5.
I mean, so we had a discussion. What we noticed is we were giving the ball away way too much. We were giving possession to them, and in the first and second game, they didn't even touch. Like, we wouldn't let them touch the ball. So that was our game plan going into the last game.
Yeah, I feel like I was also just in my own head, so I just started to lay back, let Wash do his thing, and just capitalize on his passes.
Yeah, we noticed that kind of throughout the series. Do you guys have any sort of emphasis on these 1v1 and these individual plays? Because honestly, a lot of the times we saw these individual outplays that were so successful for you guys.
I mean, it just depends on like what situation we're in. If we have a 2v1, we usually are going for like the bump. And we're trying to get a guaranteed goal for sure anytime that we can.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I don't know. I wasn't gonna say anything.
Well, my final question here before I throw it over to my co-caster here, Tubby, is now that you guys are, I believe, 5-3, is there which of the two final teams are you guys most anticipating facing here?
Penguins.
Penguins? You guys, yeah, definitely. You guys got some special interest there.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm just gonna say whoever wants it. I'm
challenging everyone.
Hey, if you want it, come get it.
That's all we'd like to see. Well, that's all I got. Take it away, Tubby.
Absolutely. We saw in this game, Wash, you really took the offensive lead here, throwing out some sexy double taps out there for the boys. And then Tyler was able to really take advantage of a lot of your backboard touches that didn't end up going in on the sexy double taps. Was that really part of the game plan? Is that really how you guys play when you play again? Just allowing Tyler to be the aggressor, the defender, and of course the finisher?
That's usually, how we play. I'm usually the aggressor, and then like if I don't score, he's usually the cleanup man, or he's the aggressor and I'm the cleanup man.
Yeah, I'm normally just sitting back, watching it.
Absolutely. I saw that a lot, and we did see a lot of Tyler getting in there and being the one who went for those bumps, and he was very good at those bumps. Talk about that. What type of role do demos play in your game? Is it something you really go for a lot in just casual matches? Like, what type of practice do you have out there? Because you were very lethal with them, many times going into the air and then coming in and sniping Layden while he's sitting on that line.
I mean, honestly, I normally don't go for demos, but I just saw the opportunity, so I went for it.
Yeah, sometimes those opportunities are just the ones you need to go for. Well, If that's all you got, that's all I got. And that will be wrapping up the end of this stream here for FDL this Saturday series here between the Eagles and the Dragons. Once again, the Eagles taking it in a highly contested Game 5. That's all we got for tonight. But check in soon for more matches as we're getting into the end of the season here. Thank you.